Hey guys, Pigeon Milk here. I thought I would today make a tutorial on how to create comic book style lightning effects in Photoshop. So I'm going to take an image I'm already working on and kind of show you the step by step how I did that. So this is the final product and I will show you the steps. Okay, what I've done is I went ahead and took the original image, and modified it and got it separated into line art. So what you see here is what I brought over. The thing to keep in mind here is with this, the way it works is you use fills in outlines to get started with creating the lightning effect. So what I wanted to do is take the lightning from the image and separate it and put it on its own layer so I can kind of work with it. And I did that here. I've separated the lightning, capped off the ends, and made it objects to where I can kind of work with and fill with my colors. So the next thing I want to do here is I want to get in here pretty close, and I need to select the inside of the lightning. You may have to do this several times depending on the thickness and stroke of the line art. Sometimes it's cutting off paths and you're not able to select it. So we'll just go in steps here. I'm going to go ahead and fill it, edit, fill, choose white. And let's go ahead and do this some more. Okay, I may have to go in and make some corrections here, and we'll do this with our brush stroke, or our brush pen, erase, open up these paths a little bit, and go back to the brush, which is the B option on the keyboard if you're using a Windows machine. And let's go ahead and clean this up. Okay, and let's go down here. Don't worry, all this stuff's going to be gone in the end result, so you're not going to have any stroke. All we're doing is creating an object to fill with our lightning. Okay, got another spot right down here. And obviously if you have a good clean image to work with, it's a little bit easier to do. I've had to make some adjustments to this one to make this work. Especially when you start drawing really small lines, it's almost impossible not to have some issues like this, because I draw really thin. I'm going to open this up here. Just making that path so the color, when I select it, I don't have to go through and do it bit by bit. Okay. And that's fine. This is good enough for purposes of demonstration. Okay, so what we'll do is go into our selection tool again, delete that out, and now we got a little bit of a better grab. And the shortcut key for the magic wand is W, once again. Alright, so what I want to do now is I want to expand this out to get rid of the stroke, the black line in the line art. So what I do is go to Select, Modify, Expand. Let's do 3. And not good enough. Let's go back and do Select, Modify, Expand again. Let's do about 8 pixels. There we go, a little bit better. I'm going to go and delete that. Okay, we need to do it some more. Select color or modify and expand again. Let's go 8 more pixels. And let's see, Control D, almost gone. And modify, expand, 8 more pixels, delete. Now let's do modify contract. Let's do about 15 pixels. Okay. So now, for the most part, excuse this stuff. This is just extra. We've got a clean path to work with to fill with our lightning. Get rid of all this little bit of junk here. And what it is, you can see the marching ants are on the outside. I inverse the selection. To inverse the selection, you do Control, Shift, and I. And I'm going to do it again to go back to the original selection. Control, Shift, I. The outside ants are gone, and now I'm back inside my image again. And I'm going to do Fill, Edit, Fill, White. And let's do Control D. Let's kind of take it off and look at it. Okay, looks pretty good. Control Z again to go backwards. And this is where it gets interesting. As I've got it selected, I want to apply a stroke to this lightning. To do that, I want to double click the layer that the lightning's on. It's going to open up my layer style attributes. Go to outer glow. We're going to select that. And this is where we kind of play with it and kind of make it any way you want to. I leave it on the screen blend mode and bring up my opacity. No noise. We don't want it to look choppy. I want to change my stroke color. I find that I use a little bit of a lighter blue. Kind of makes it pop a little bit. Sort of like a turquoise blue. We'll leave this to softer on the technique and the size. As you can see, it starts getting the good glow to it. That's that lightning glow you want right there. Okay, that's good right there. It's kind of, that's a little drastic. Let's bring that down just a little bit. We don't want it too overpoweringly strong here. Let's put that about 2%. And we can bring that range up a little bit. And it kind of pulls that glow in. Okay. And that looks about good. I think that looks pretty good. Control D to let go. And right there is lightning. That's how I do my lightning. You can go in and make other finer adjustments if you like. Just play with it and see how you feel about it. Whatever works best. You don't want it to be too strong. You can bring down your opacity. Or you can bring the size down a little bit. Though I kind of like to have a decent size on my lightning. And there you go. Now you can also play with the edging of the lightning, kind of smooth it out a little bit. You can do modify and feather. Kind of stroke a little bit there. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty quick little tutorial. Sometimes you have to go in and refine it if the lines are clogged or thick. You have to clean them out and make a good path for the fill to go in. And but the key there is choosing a good stroke, and that's going to offset or contrast to the white. And I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. I'll be posting more as they come along. And thanks for watching.